Have you ever jolted awake in the middle of the night, struggling to take a full breath, your nose completely blocked, your throat coated with thick, sticky mucus, and your chest feeling like someone has placed a heavy stone on it? Do you ever wonder why, no matter how many expensive syrups, antibiotics, or inhalers you try, the congestion always seems to creep back? Here's something that might shock you. The real solution might not be sitting on a pharmacy shelf at all. It might be sitting quietly in your kitchen, waiting to be rediscovered. Let me ask you this. Why is it that people who live near the sea or work deep inside salt mines often have cleaner lungs and stronger immune systems than those living in cities surrounded by pharmacies? Why were entire communities centuries ago sent to breathe salty air for recovery, not luxury? And why did it work so well? And here's the big question. Why are we ignoring a centuries-old natural remedy that has quietly healed lungs and cleared airways for generations, while we spend billions on temporary chemical solutions with side effects? Welcome to Golden Rest Guide, where we explore powerful natural methods to help you breathe deeply, sleep soundly, and live vibrantly, especially as the years go by. And today, we're going to unlock one of the simplest yet most powerful secrets for clearing mucus and supporting your respiratory health: salt. Yes, plain, everyday salt. The same ingredient you sprinkle on your food. Long before modern medicine, people living near oceans and those working in salt mines made a fascinating observation. They rarely got sick. While others were struggling with chronic coughs, blocked sinuses, and lingering infections, these people thrived. Seaside air became prescribed therapy. Salt baths were considered restorative. Salt caves became healing sanctuaries for people suffering from lung problems. And this wasn't superstition. It was real. Salt is a natural powerhouse. It's antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and even anti-mold. It doesn't just flavor your food. It actively fights harmful invaders in your respiratory system. It helps break down thick mucus, soothes inflamed tissues, and clears out your airways, allowing you to breathe deeper, cleaner, and more freely. Whether you're dealing with sinus congestion, bronchitis, asthma, COPD, tonsillitis, or a sore throat, salt can be one of the most effective low-cost tools you can use. And the best part? Salt therapy doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. In fact, it can be incredibly simple. One of the oldest methods is just breathing salty sea air. If you live near the coast or can visit occasionally, spending time by the sea lets you naturally inhale microscopic salt particles that gently cleanse and soothe your airways. Many people describe the feeling after a few hours at the beach as breathing fresh for the first time in weeks. At home, there are easy methods too. You can dissolve a teaspoon of sea salt in a glass of warm water and drink it to help thin mucus from the inside. Gargling with warm salt water is another powerful classic remedy. It can give almost instant relief when mucus is stuck in your throat while also fighting germs and soothing inflammation. For sinus congestion, a neti pot with a saline solution can gently flush out mucus, allergens, and pollutants, helping open your nasal passages naturally. If you want to go a step further, a nebulizer can deliver a fine mist of salt water deep into your lungs, calming irritation and clearing congestion more effectively. And then there are salt rooms and halotherapy. Imagine sitting in a peaceful, softly lit room filled with microscopic salt particles, designed to mimic natural salt caves. These spaces are increasingly popular because they help cleanse and refresh your respiratory system, especially for people with chronic congestion or breathing difficulties. For a more advanced approach, there's the halo generator. Halo comes from the Greek word for salt. This machine crushes pure sodium chloride into ultrafine particles and disperses them into the air while you sleep. These tiny particles travel deep into your respiratory system, absorbing mucus, neutralizing harmful pathogens, and reducing inflammation. People often wake up after a night of halotherapy breathing more clearly, with their sinuses open and their chest feeling light and refreshed, without taking a single pill. Here's a crucial fact many people overlook. Most respiratory infections are caused by viruses, not bacteria. That's why antibiotics often don't work, and can even delay recovery by weakening your natural defenses. Your body's immune system is the real hero here. A mild fever, for example, isn't your enemy. It's your body's way of raising the temperature to weaken viruses and speed up healing. Supporting your immune system through simple daily habits makes a huge difference. Staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, breathing clean air, and making sure your body has immune-boosting nutrients like vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. And for children, everyday exposure to their environment builds strong, resilient immunity, a truth that many modern households forget in their quest to sterilize everything. Think back to childhood. Remember how often we caught colds, had sore throats, or sniffled through the seasons? It wasn't fun, but it was training. Our immune systems were learning, getting stronger. And as adults, those early battles often mean we fall sick less frequently and recover more quickly. So, before you reach for another expensive bottle or temporary quick fix, pause and ask yourself, why ignore one of nature's simplest, safest, and most effective healing tools? Salt therapy, whether through sea air, warm gargles, saline rinses, salt rooms, or halo generators, can help you breathe easier, sleep better, and support your body's natural healing without side effects. Before you go, I want to know something special. Where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Type your location and the time in the comments below. I absolutely love seeing how far the Golden Rest Guide family reaches across the world. And if this video surprised you, inspired you, or gave you something new to try, don't forget to subscribe to Golden Rest Guide, like this video, share it with someone who might need a natural solution, and comment your experiences below. Your story could be the one that inspires someone else to finally breathe clearly, sleep peacefully, and live healthier, starting tonight.